Hi, I'm Jim, and I'm a professional Englishist. Becca was busy this week, so I'm on my own. So we thought we'd show you some outtakes from the series of comma videos that we did. Suffice it to say, we may be professional Englishists, we're not perfect Englishists. But first we want to thank you for all your comments on our first video. This video is actually inspired by Amy Bradshaw, who said, I'm This video is inspired by Amy Bradshaw's comment, who said, I'm an amateur writer, and I was wondering if there was anything you could teach about commas. I'm really bad about knowing when and where is appropriate to use them. It's actually right. Understanding! But first we want to thank you all for all of...
First. In reality, commas are grammatical tools, and like all tools, commas can be used correctly and incorrectly. In comma usage... Thank you so much for your question, Amy. Let me just read this one more time. What's up with commas? At times you're really complicated and random. Alright. Thank you so much for your question, Amy.
sorry. That was my fault.
You may have been taught that you always use a comma in front of which, but never in front of that. But that's not that. The truth is, you always use a comma when introducing non-restrictive clauses, and you don't use a comma elements.
In broad terms, a restrictive In broad terms, a restrictive element is a group of words added to an independent clause. Essential to the sentence meaning. Okay. Alright.
Conversely, a non-restrictive element are words added to the sentence that while add to the meaning. Conversely, a non-restrictive element is a group of words added to the sentence that while it adds information, does not necessarily add to the meaning of the whole sentence. It's off. I said
If you don't have a pronoun, such as that or which, to set off This is week 3 of our discussion on commas. If you want...
So let's talk about transitions between an independent...
Oh man, you almost had it! You were so close!
I almost had it! Okay, oftentimes transitional... Why can I not say transitional?
It's because it's a hard word to say. The sentence wouldn't make much sense on its own, though, because of the use of... This sentence wouldn't make much sense on its own, though, because of the use of however. Since however is... What is it? This sentence wouldn't make much sense on its own, though, because of the use of however. Since however must respond to something. Since however must respond to something that the sentence is contradicting, the sentence must be preceded by the sentence... It would have to be preceded by... I know I didn't say sentence twice in there. That would be... Okay.
A transitional expression... at the beginning of a sentence. Alright. A transitional expression at the beginning of a sentence is often used to...
You could also just say it's often used to transition from another sentence.
Yeah.
So it'll be available to a lot of people, and so it's probably worth putting... The point of an absolute phrase is to modify an entire sentence, and it's always followed by a comma so that you know where the absolute phrase ends and the rest of the sentence begins. Let's look at the next thing we want to cover today are coordinating... Next thing.
Alright. Bounce in the chair. We should put you in the bouncy chair.